So, I've been doing a little thing this week. Everybody knows I sort of pretty much went back to Samsung. But I've been testing something out. So, if you know anything about the S20 or that's what I'm recording this on, the S20 Fan Edition. Know anything about the Z Fold 3 series? You know, phone, regular phone, boom, opens up into a tablet, right? That's the main attraction to this phone, but that's not what I'm doing here. So, I'm talking about this feature. Let me lower it down a little bit, the brightness. I'm talking about this feature right here. See where it says primary and secondary, or primary, whatever, visible, and truconnect. Now, truconnect is if you get like Medicaid or anything like that, you qualify for a free phone service for a year, right? All you got to do is like once a month, you have to make a phone call or whatever. I'm comparing these two services, right? And truconnect is through T-Mobile, and Visible is through Verizon. So with the truconnect, I think you get like 35 gigs of data, unlimited talk, unlimited text on the T-Mobile network. With the Visible, I have the $45 a month plan, which goes to 40 gigs of high-speed data, but you get 5G ultra wide. Most of the time I don't get ultra wide. Most of the time I just get 5G. By the way, 5G is not that much different. Ultra wide is different, but mid and low band 5G not all that different from really 4G LTE, what most people have. So I want to do a video comparing the two. I've used the truconnect for like a week now, and I've used Visible for, I want to say, about a month and a half. I would say with the Visible, you get overall better service. You get voice over LTE, you get Wi-Fi calling. So if your phone service is bad, for instance, if you call me right now, my phone service at home is terrible here, but I have Wi-Fi. So even if I don't have phone service, like even if the signal's out, if I'm connected to the Wi-Fi, it's gonna ring. So make sure to always get your phone calls and stuff. Traveling around, going around town, different areas of town, out of town, I've gotten better experience with the Visible, but that's a service that I'm paying for, right? truconnect is free. You just have to have Medicaid, food stamps, whatever. Do I feel like the services are comparable at all? I do, to a degree. Obviously, I'm gonna prefer the Visible one better. If you're wondering, why do I keep calling it Visible and not Verizon, is because Visible is an MVNO of Verizon, which that's a whole different topic, whole different video. I'm still getting over being sick, so I wanted to upload a couple days ago, but I haven't been feeling well. And for the most part now I am. I still got a little bit lingering, but we'll be all right. I'm going to be comparing some phone services coming up. I'm going to be doing a trial period on Google Fi, trial period on Text Now, and a trial period on Mint Mobile. And comparing them to Boost Mobile too, because I had Boost Mobile. feel like there's not that much difference. Now we're talking Verizon and T-Mobile. We're talking CDMA versus GSM networks. So they're two completely different technologies. That's actually why I get worse service on Verizon indoors. The tower is right there. Tower, like, you can literally see the tower that I'm connected to from my apartment. The problem with that is with the more you go like up the 5G, so from like low band to mid band to high band, which that's what ultra wide is, you have much shorter wavelengths. And honestly, ultra wide can be cut off by putting your hand on the other side of the phone, stepping indoors, whatever. Ultra wide is not reliable, and it's likely that for a very long time we're not going to see a huge rollout in ultra wide. With the truconnect, that's 5G, that's low band 5G, tends to give the best service. That's the reason why I uploaded them both onto this phone. You get one GSM, one CDMA, different technologies, different types of 5G. If you could see here, the bars, right? I don't know if you can see those. It went back up to right there. Come on, focus. It's not gonna, we'll just go like this. You can see them right there a little bit. So the one with the green, it's even a little harder there. Either way, both services are great. They both work. They both get done exactly what you need to get done. Text, phone calls, data, both pretty high speed. I've gotten service everywhere with them. I haven't hit a dead zone yet with either one of them. The difference just is basically the type of 5G you're gonna get. High band with visible, low band with truconnect. But honestly, I think the low band one actually works better for me. Like I said, I've got a 5G tower right there. It's you can look out the window and see it. It's on a telephone pole out there. And the tower that I'm connected to in TrueConnect is about 5 miles that way. That way, whereas this is the tower I can look at and see it. I have an app on my phone that tells me what towers I'm connected to. And the 5G, regular 5G or low band, actually works better. It actually works better. I've noticed that it's less like harsh on your battery, which, I mean, having a dual SIM phone, one eSIM, one physical, is terrible for your battery anyway. Especially when you have a phone that has 3 screens and one that flips out to a tablet. So this phone gets charged like twice a day. But, you know, if you want that technology, it's there. When I was doing the iPhone, obviously, my opinion on this is this, and I don't know if I'm going to offend anyone. iPhones are kind of just for the people that just want to pick up and go. Like, they're not really interested in the latest cutting edge technology. They're not really interested in getting the latest and greatest, because Apple's never been the latest and greatest, and they're never the first to anything. You notice how every other company is putting out foldable devices. Apple still doesn't have one, except for the iPhone 6s. But, you know, I just had to take a shot at you guys. But honestly, for what it is, you know, Android users tend to just be more experimental, but that does come at a cost. And in this case, I'm dual simming a 3-screened phone. Battery life is going to take a hit. We know this. But as far as, you know, like I said, visible and ultra wideband 5G versus TrueConnect and low band 5G. Honestly, I think the TrueConnect works better. I think the low band 5G works better. That's just my opinion. You know, I don't know if anyone else dabbles in anything like this. This is just one of the many things that I'm interested in. And I think, hold on. What are you up to? Question mark. Had to say what's up to the homie. That's when I was doing the Apple, convert to everything Apple for 10 days or whatever. It's just kind of what I noticed. I just noticed that Apple's more for like people who just want to pick up and go. Android is kind of more experimental, and you can do more things. It's kind of bleeding edge. Obviously, there's some hits there. I don't know if anyone else is interested in tech sort of videos, but honestly, if you are, let me know. This is the kind of thing I like. This is one of the things I am super passionate about. Technology, love fragrances. But by the way, somebody gave me like a bunch of fragrances today, and I don't know if that person wants to be announced. I know they're subscribed to my channel, but I'm wearing Citrus Tea by Dossier for my scent of the night, and it's phenomenal, dude. Dossier is a good company. I love them. They gave me like 20 something bottles. No joke. It was pretty intense actually, but I'm glad I got them because this person knows that I like Dossier. This YouTuber is the person who introduced me to Dossier. I'm gonna throw a few more sprays on because I don't care. I'm going to bed. I'm not gonna offend anyone. Skittles. You know, Skittles here. By the way, I haven't showed them on camera in a while. Skittles. Skittle. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Skittles. I love you. He doesn't care. I'm not going to offend anyone. You know what? Hashtag Team Oversprayer, because who's going to stop me? I'm going to sleep. Anyway, peace. You guys have a good night. I am going to go to bed. I'm going to hydrate a little bit more, go to bed, and attempt to make it to work tomorrow, man. Stomach is still killing me, but the last 2 days I've just been laying in bed. And I've been wanting to record a video, but I just haven't had time. Later.